All right, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on, Diz here, man? What the fuck we drinking? Drinking beer, man. Let me get a linky dink up here. Let me get a linky dinky up here. Paste it, and we'll send it. Come on. Thank you. All right, did that go through? Let me go have a look over here on this side over here. Yes. Okay. I can see Dave's over here, but why is Dave not over here? Watch out. There you go. What's going on, Dave? Jump a linky dink. Now pin it. No, I'm not gonna pin it. But there's a linky dinky dink. Yeah, linky dink. That's a bit of a delay. I didn't realize there's not much of a delay. There we go. Dave's here, man. Add Dave to stream.
What's going on, buddy?
What's going on, man? Hang on, I just gotta mute shit over on this side in case shit doesn't get muted. What's going on, man?
I'm just sitting in Dallas, man. I just dropped off at Home Depot Distribution Center. They didn't have
Dallas.
yeah. And
Texas?
supposed to head over to what's the name of that little town? About 30, 40 minutes away from here.
Right on.
And pick up. But I always have to, if I drop off a load, I have to pick up an empty trailer to take with me because you have to drop it empty. I have to pick up another load. So, and they didn't have it, so I'm calling it a night and waiting until the morning.
Yeah, if you're gonna haul an empty trailer, you might as well just fucking have a beer and go to sleep. So what have you been up to, man? I haven't seen you for a while. I haven't talked to you for a while.
Well,
just working, I'm guessing, right? Like the rest of us?
Quite a bit, actually. It's been fantastic.
No, that's good, man.
No, I just got off the regular scene there, man. It was just, I was partying a little too much. But,
yeah, so was I, man. This is the first beers I've had for quite some time myself.
I'm having one tonight. I haven't had anything to drink for, usually I'll have a beer or something tonight, a couple of beers maybe.
Yeah.
But I haven't had anything for 2 or 3 days. But I got on the road. Actually, we lived in Kingman in an apartment. Wrong phone, plugged the wrong phone in. And I don't know, it was a couple months ago, 50, 55 days ago, whatever it was. And I'm on the road. My girlfriend sends me this house that just popped up for sale.
Yeah.
And she sent me pictures of it, and I said, she says, this would be perfect. And I looked at it and went, that's perfect. So I called my realtor that I was dealing with.
Yeah.
And said, that's the one. She says, okay. Well, we moved in Monday.
Oh, fuck. There you go. Right on, man. Congrats.
Bought the house, man. So that's what I've been doing, moving in, and just got back on the road yesterday. I was off for about 5 days, I think. But, man, left the apartment. I mean, I got off on the 3rd. I was home all day the 4th, finished packing. On the 5th, I got a U-Haul at 9 o'clock in the morning, a 15-footer. We didn't have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I got a 15-foot U-Haul truck. Went to storage. I loaded both. Well, I filled in Mom's attic, on the U-Hauls.
Yeah, on the top there, yeah.
Yeah, I filled up with that Mom's attic with stuff from the house. Put a strap over it. Then I went to the storage right down the road, and I loaded both bikes on the 15-footer.
Yeah.
And strapped them in. Went back to the apartment, threw everything else we had in there, and loaded her car up. And that night, at about 9 o'clock, we were in Sierra Vista, which is like 6 hours away.
Uh-huh.
And stayed at a great Best Western there, which is really, really nice, man.
Yeah.
And next morning I got up, took the car, had everything locked up in the U-Haul, took the car, went to the title company, signed paperwork. At about 1:15, 1:30 the same day, they called me, says, everything's good. Meet you over at the house with the key. I said, we're already there, man.
Right on.
So, yeah, we moved everything in that night. Next morning, I bought a set of ramps to go alongside the U-Haul ramp because you don't have any place to put your feet when you're backing the motorcycle off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I got the Kawasaki off, and my bike, my Harley's 8 foot long,
Oh yeah.
and the inside of the U-Haul's like 7'10.5" or 7'11".
Oh, so you had to kick it on an angle.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, what I did was I got it at an angle, then I got a
Yeah.
little scissors jack, a little flat scissors jack.
Yeah.
It's a bike jack actually. Put it underneath,
Yeah.
and I turned the handlebars and I spun the bike around a little bit, set it down, moved the jack, spun it around some more, and I got it turned around right.
Oh, okay.
So, because I couldn't because I had to go from Sierra to Tucson, which was 70, 80 miles away, to where I had to drop the U-Haul off, and I couldn't take the ramps with me because I was on the bike. So
Yeah.
left that on there, and anyway, drove up and left the U-Haul truck, drove the bike off the back, and rode the bike home, and the rest is history, man.
Sweet, man. Well, right on, man. You got your own house now. Fucking, that's cool.
Yeah, man. It's
Well, I
cool.
think it's not like it sounds like it's really easy. Like, oh, I want that house there. Here's my money. Fucking sign me the papers. We're here. Everybody, it's a bidding war to get a house, and everybody's fucking paying fucking 3 times the amount that it's worth, man.
Yeah, and that's what we were dealing with. I mean, we looked for a while, and everything was like, we were looking for like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, or a bath and a half with a garage, right? And everything was, anything really, really nice was, I mean, you can find something pretty decent for $200,000 to $300,000. You can find a pretty decent house, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of them had this association fees and all that bullshit. You couldn't park an RV on your property. I don't want that, man. I'm a country.
Fucking, I couldn't handle that either, man. It's like strata up here.
Right. But this was I was on the northwest side of Sierra Vista, which is like 20 miles from the Mexican border.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice town. It's got everything you want. It was built in 1956, and it's a block, a concrete block, not the one with the holes in it, but the solid. You know what I'm talking about? Like the they're like 3 by 8 by 12 or whatever, solid concrete. It was built with that, but it's been totally remodeled. It's got a new breaker box, upgraded to 125 amp, totally new kitchen and water heater and everything's just upgraded. I mean, it's got a lot of shit in it. But 4-bedroom, 2-bath. It's got a big shed. It's got about it's probably a 12 by 12 shed anyway.
Yeah.
And it's got a kind of it's a 1-car garage, but it's kind of wide and deep. And it's in a nice, quiet neighborhood. Older houses, older people, nice and quiet. And I got it for $193, 4-bedroom, 2-bath.
Fuck, that's all right.
Yeah, with 4.
How many bedrooms?
4-bedroom, 2-bath.
And you got it for that price? Holy shit, man! You cannot even think of getting a house that cheap up here, man.
That's why I jumped on it, and I got it 4.75 interest rate.
Yeah, no, up here, man. That's a house that's fucking reaching 1.5 million.
Oh, it's
on a small piece of land.
Yeah, well, I don't have a lot of property. I don't have a lot of property, but the house is 1,560 some square feet, something like that.
Yeah, no, up here it's they see it like if it's a nice little bungalow style house, they'll even tear them down just to build something big that they can fit on maximum space. Yeah.
Right. I'm on a live program.
Put me on mute.
Okay, I'll call you.
Oh, okay.
That's my girlfriend. She's happier than hell, man.
Oh, I bet she is.
But no, man, I'm just I haven't really told anybody yet. I was going to do a live from there when I got back home and stuff. And
yeah. Well, you're still gonna have to do a live from there when you get back home, man.
I will.
Yeah, it'll be the housewarming party.
Sure. Hey, that's a good idea, man. I have a housewarming party live video.
Yeah, the housewarming party, man.
Well, yeah, man.
And then you can take us for a tour around the house and show us around your house virtually, and we get check out the new place. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a lot of upgrades, man. I mean, water heater is like
old.
Water heater's like 1.5 years old.
Oh, okay.
Brand new air conditioning system. And,
oh shit, eh?
Which is 3 years old. It's got reverse osmosis water system in it. Got a fireplace. Man, it's fucking awesome, dude.
Wow.
It went up for sale for 198. I got 5,000 from him for not restitution, but to help with closing costs and stuff. I got 5, so I got it for 193, and my
Yeah.
closing costs and VA fees and all that shit. The loans for 202. But man, there's so many fucking upgrades.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
happy as
That's.
fuck, man. I'm just like,
Oh,
I'm like
fuck! I would be too, buddy. I would be
badass.
too, man.
Yeah, everybody's happy now, man.
That's the only way to be, man. Fuck. All right, I gotta put my phone on the charger here.
Yeah, that's what I had to do.
Reboot it and put it on the
But
charger. It's gonna be a 3-hour charge for this fucking thing.
yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna do it not on my channel, but we're gonna start another channel and do a cooking show.
might as well.
My kitchen's got a lot of counter space, and I've got a
Yeah.
I got a 5 burner gas stove.
Okay.
It's got 4 burners, and in the middle is an oval, a real long burner,
Yeah.
about 10 inches or so,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's got a griddle that you put over the top of it, like a flat top.
Yeah. Yeah. You do your fucking steaks and shit on that.
Oh man, those are cool. But,
Yeah. Yeah.
the past that the counter ends, and they added another counter to it, which is probably, gosh, I don't know, 3.5, 4 by 5 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all cutting board. The whole countertop's cutting board.
Oh, damn, man. Fuck. That's cool.
I'm looking forward to that because it's going to help with the cooking show.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you gotta have an overhead camera though, looking down, fucking at the stove, the stove top,
that,
so you
man.
can see what you're cooking on.
Yeah, I got one I'm not using. A couple I'm not using. I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, that's a good idea, man. Do a home. What'd you call it?
All right, I'm gonna just throw my phone on the charger. Just give me a second, I'll be right back.
Jenna. Hey, Peaches. Yeah, man. I'm just I get bent out of shape about a lot of shit because I'm very passionate about being free, and you know how I am. And I don't get excited about a whole lot of stuff because my girl knows that.
Well, shit, I'd be getting excited about that too, though, right?
I throw shit on my bike and I'll live in a tent. I really don't care about that. But I think the main thing is seeing her happy. And since we moved in the house, our life has changed. Our relationship, and I'm not going to go into detail, but it's got really like it used to be when we first met.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's just, and I don't get excited about a lot of things because, you know how it is, man. People stab you in the back and you lose so much shit in your life. You just,
oh yeah.
If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. And it did.
Yeah.
And now that it's said and done, written in stone, I'm like, oh my God, that was a good fucking deal. You know?
I'm gonna move this over to the screen here.
So, I probably haven't been this excited. I don't remember when I was this excited.
Yeah.
So,
no, I would be too, man. That's fucking cool as fuck.
Anyway, and this is your stream, man. It's not all about me, but I just had to share.
Well, it don't matter to me, man. I haven't seen you for a while. I was just kind of catching up with what's happened with Dave, man. Like, I haven't been live streaming myself lately. I haven't even been hanging out with J-Mac or anybody else's as well. It's just, I've been kind of doing my own thing as well. So yeah, it's good to kind of catch up. Like, I didn't even know you were off looking for a house. So, it's all news to me, but that's fucking awesome as hell, man. Or poor me, it's just fucking get up, go to work, and do the same shit every day right now. Fuck.
Right, I understand. Well, that's what I was doing, and life got really stagnant.
Yeah, well, my company might go on strike and shit like that. We don't know yet. So we had a strike vote and everything. So yeah, we might go on strike because they don't want to pay us enough money to fucking cope with the inflation and shit like that. So. So that's all what's going on in my life. I just want to go on strike for the first time in my life. Standing there at the picket sign saying, fuck you, pay me.
Oh man, everything's changing. I think it's gonna be okay. I mean,
Well, that's good.
you guys already know that I follow politics like all the time, and I really get into it, and I've been paying a lot of attention. I got my girlfriend that pays a lot of attention, and it's just a cycle. And if anybody pays attention, it's the United States and most other places. And I'm sorry you live in Canada under Trudeau. What a dick, dude.
Not much we can do up here, dude. It's
God.
it's the laws that we all have to be governed by, right? So my country's no different than any other country, really.
Well, I mean, I know that, but I don't want to get into politics like that because nobody wants to hear. But it's the same here. They make laws that we're supposed to abide by, but the thing that makes America different is we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
The ball's starting to roll. Heads are starting to roll. States are overturning the ballot boxes and all this other shit, getting rid of it. And the midterms coming up in November. Even though the Republicans will probably take back over, that doesn't make it perfect because they're almost as corrupt as the other assholes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So, but I understand why a lot of people don't want to listen to it because they're all corrupt.
They're all corrupt. Doesn't matter what they fucking say or do. It's what they say and then what they do are two totally different things. Yeah, but it's definitely.
They're not going to take our guns away. I guarantee that.
No.
All the other countries say, "Oh, they don't." No, it's not going to happen.
I don't have music. Oh, I know why I don't have music because I'm not using a paid version. I thought I had music in these things.
Yeah, every time I play music, I get banned from YouTube, which I don't give a shit. The only reason I'm still on YouTube is because I met all you guys, and it's like, just seems natural in the last year and a half,
Right.
I'm not, even though.
Oh.
I don't know. I just things are changing, and like you, I think, and a couple other people, just you got stagnant and too much drinking going on and the same old shit.
Well, yeah, it's too much drinking, but the real biggest thing for me was my bank account fucking took a hard hit because of the too much drinking, and I ended up getting myself in my overdraft debt, and I just couldn't get out. So I started making cutbacks and still couldn't get out. Made some changes, stopped drinking, still couldn't get out. And I'm like, what the fuck? But the price of everything keeps going up and up and up, and I'm fucking not being able to get over my overdraft and shit. So
yeah,
I finally had to break down and do some overtime. So I did a bunch of overtime, and that got me out of my overdraft debt. So
cool. That's good, man. That's good.
Yeah. So it's just like, I'm paying my bills. I'm not doing this anymore, not doing that, not doing this, just trying to save money. But the problem is the price of everything is going up, and I was just still struggling, man.
And most people are.
Yeah. So yeah, I just did some overtime, and so I actually had some money this week. I looked at my bank account today, and I'm like, oh fuck, yeah. Jesus Christ. I'm still in my overdraft, but I'm not the full fucking 500 and I'm only halfway there. And I got another overtime day coming up and on my next check. And then July 1st is another overtime day that we can work because it's our holiday. But if you work that day and you take cash for that day, you get fucking paid 3 times fucking for one day. So.
Oh, it's going to get better, man. It's going to get better. You watch.
Oh, yeah.
It's a cycle. Like I said, the midterms are in November here, and the Democrats are real famous for coming in and screwing everything up.
Yeah, yeah.
And then a couple of months before election time, they fix everything, and people are so busy doing what they're doing that they don't think about it. Oh, the Democrats fixed everything. Let's vote for them.
Yeah.
Big-ass fucking political guys. But that's not going to happen this time, man. Heads are rolling, especially here in Arizona. I love this state, man. I'll never move. But we moved to Sierra Vista, and the people, everywhere we go, man, the people are so friendly and just start a conversation with you, just so damn friendly, man.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, really, really nice. If things get dire, let me know. I'll loan you $200, but you're not selling.
No, I'm fucking. I don't like. I haven't had people because I had to take time. had to take a day off. I had to call into work because I was like, fuck, I just don't have the money for gas and shit. So I had to take a day off and take all my empties in and fucking shit like that just so that I could have enough gas to get me through the week till payday and stuff and buy some groceries and shit by taking in all my empties and shit. And guys are at work, they're like, oh fuck, I'll loan you $20. And I'm like, no, I don't want to borrow your money because that just puts me another $20 in debt that I just can't afford to do right now, man. Fuck.
You got to pay it back, right?
You know?
No, I understand, man. I mean, I'm not well off by any means. I got a little bit of a cushion.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason I got this house because I got through the VA loan, and I got it for absolutely zero money.
Yeah.
They did 2 inspections, all of the VA fee inspection, everything that went along with it, the closing costs and all that got thrown into the loan. Plus, the seller gave me $5,000 back to throw in with that.
Nice.
And they threw it all in the loan. Man. I mean, I absolutely walked in, and I don't have a payment due till August 1st.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't have to pay rent for June.
Yeah.
So I got June and July to work.
Yeah.
No rent, no house.
Bank up that cash for your first payment.
Right. That helps a lot. Because, man, it's expensive, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
It's not going to get any cheaper.
Man, I mean, what I was going to say is I'd rather loan you money than you have to sell the bike.
Oh, I'll never sell the bike. Fuck.
Right. You can live off the bike.
Yeah, no, I've got many other things I'd sell before I sell the bike. Right. The bike is what makes me my money. Right.
Yeah. Peaches was
either here on YouTube or getting me to and from my job, right?
Sure, man.
Right.
No, I'll always have, well, until I can't hold it up anymore, I'll have a bike.
Yeah, that's the same here.
I got the Harley, and I got the Vulcan. But, I don't want to get either one because the Vulcan's more dependable, but I like riding the Harley, so.
Yeah.
But if it gets right down to it, I'll sell one of them, but.
Yeah, well, I got the 250 Suzuki and I got the Harley, but fucking don't really want to get rid of the Harley. I'd get rid of the Suzuki, but I would kick myself for getting rid of the Suzuki because it's really a better bike for the winter.
Right.
Right, for winter riding and shit like that.
Is that a 4-stroke 250?
No. Yeah, it's 4-stroke. It's just it's a crotch rocket. It looks like a crotch rocket, man. It's my first motorcycle.
Good on gas, man.
No, it's really good on gas, and it's really cheap on insurance too, compared to the Harley. The fucking anything below 500 cc's, you pay a cheaper insurance rate than anything above that, right? Or it's 650 cc's, I think it is, and below, it's cheaper insurance than anything above. You pay fucking more of a premium insurance, right?
Yeah.
So basically, what was costing me $600 was costing me $300, right? So on the other bike, so it was like half the price, man.
Yeah. I need to maximize the screen. How do I make the screen bigger?
Turn it sideways.
It
should auto rotate though. You might have to.
Yeah, I got it on settings.
See, the funny thing is down in the screen below, it's showing you big screen, but up there it's showing you upright, which is kind of odd. Let me see something maybe down here. No.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I've got an $80 phone right here, an old SE, I think it is.
Yeah.
And it's a great phone. It's worked forever. I had it for like 5 years, but it's didn't hold all my info. And I got this one. This is like $600 that I'm on now, and this one works better. So.
Yeah, it's weird how that is. My very first smartphone was an LG, and that thing was a fucking tank. And I wish I never lost that phone because I'd fucking be still using that phone because the thing was a fucking tank, man.
Yeah, I just found a couple of LGs I used to use on a different network. One of them still works really good, but I don't know. I moved around so much, I keep buying new phones.
It had no space on it though, but I've dropped that thing so many times and it never broke.
Nope. Why does Peaches want out of Arizona? I love Arizona, man.
She's getting sick of the heat because she's down south. I remember, right?
Oh, I know she's in Surprise, which is basically
Yeah,
outskirts of Phoenix. It gets hotter than
yeah.
shit. Man.
Oh yeah,
You
she's
just-
sick. It was like 116 degrees there the other day. I think it was yesterday or some fucking thing like that.
yeah,
So.
yeah. I've been down there. It's been close to 130
Yeah,
in August, but we Sierra Vista gets in the 90s. Not near as
yeah,
hot as Cameron was,
yeah.
but they're yeah,
Where she
man.
is.
It's the Second Amendment sanctuary state, and a lot of good things are happening.
Yeah, she just basically wants to get out of that area where it's fucking smoking hot.
Move to Canada.
And where it is there, she's in I guess a bowl or whatnot kind of thing. And whenever the rainstorms are coming in,
Yes.
she gets fucking extreme headaches from it and shit like that because the pressure puts a lot of pressure on her sinuses and stuff.
Right. Yeah, my girlfriend's the same way. The monsoons come in and just monsoons are killing her, man.
Yeah. So the barometric pressure from it all.
Right, and the monsoons are coming. It's almost another week, man. Yes, it's the season. But I don't know, man. To each their own. I'm not going to criticize anybody for anything, but
yeah.
Just because I like it doesn't mean everybody has to, right?
That's right.
To each their own. I'm from Indiana, man, so we got a lot of snow, a lot of lake effect snow from the Great Lakes and shit like that. So and that's what I was used to growing up. And I can still go to places when I'm driving a truck, even though I live in Arizona. I can still go to places where it gets down to like in the 20s, 10s and 20s, and I'll step out of the truck and fuel up in a t-shirt, and everybody's in a coat looking at me. They're from Texas and shit, in Arizona.
Yeah.
I grew up in this shit, man. Ain't nothing. I'm not going to stand out here for 15, 20 minutes, but I'll get out here for 5.
Oh, I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah, I couldn't handle that cold.
Yeah.
It'd be a little much.
I don't know what is. Well, 32 here is 0 Celsius.
Yeah.
So I guess I could handle Celsius. I could handle in a t-shirt for about 5 minutes, just getting out of my truck or getting out of the car and gassing up. I could handle probably minus 10 Celsius for long enough to gas up my car. That's about it.
Damn. Not even me. Fucking 32 degrees. I will step outside to throw something in the recycling bin and run back in quickly going, oh, fuck that cold. I don't like 0, man. So it's cold.
It's cold. It's definitely cold. Well, if there's no wind, it's okay for a minute, but there's a 10-mile-an-hour wind or better.
Shit, even when it's like 45 degrees here and there's a wind out, it's fucking freezing, man.
Yeah, that's cold.
And our weather, like, so far this spring, we haven't had a spring yet, man. All we've had is 1 day of sun, 4 days of rain. 1 day of sun, 5 days of rain. 1 day of sun, 3 days of rain. 1 day of sun, 4 days of rain. That's all it's been, man, all spring.
Damn.
Like, we had sun this afternoon, we had rain last night, we had sun yesterday, and we had rain the day before, and I got rain coming in tonight and rain coming in fucking tomorrow. It's like Sunday and Monday. And then Tuesday we get some sun in the afternoon, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's back to rain again, man. It's just like, fuck, when are we gonna get spring? I've only washed my bike twice so far because fucking haven't had a chance to get out there and fucking really, every time I wash it, fucking the next day it's raining. So it's like, fuck.
Right. Yeah, that's why we were talking for a while about moving back to Missouri. And she got to go. She got to talking about she follows everything, and this girl pays attention to everything. And
Yeah.
she's like, well, they're going to have storms for the next week, rain and tornadoes and shit. I'm like, you know what? Sounds to me like you don't want to move back there. And she goes, no, I don't want to deal with that. So fuck it, we're staying in Arizona. So
Yeah. Why would you want to deal with fucking tornadoes and fucking shitty weather?
no, I can handle the monsoons for a month or two, but for the most part, I mean, it's dry. I can ride all the time. Now, I went out
Yeah.
riding the other day when I was home. And it got up in the 90s. And it's a little more humid than normal in Sierra Vista. It's like
Yeah.
30, 25%, 30%, something. I went anyway, it
You
was more
probably
humid.
had some rain the day before.
Right? That's what I wanted.
Yeah, it was well, the monsoon season starting to move in, so it's getting a little more humid. And
Yeah, well, that's what it's like here because we've had so much rain. When we do get warm sun for one day, it starts evaporating. And it's like super muggy outside. It's like, holy fuck, is it ever muggy?
Right.
And it's not even that hot. It's like maybe 70 degrees, but it's like super fucking muggy at 70 degrees,
right,
right? Because of the amount of rain we've had.
yeah, you take the trash out and you're sweating by the time you get back to the
Mhm.
car.
Yeah, and
yeah,
it's like I said, it's fucking hardly even hot. I gotta let my cat in here.
yeah. So I rode the bike. I rode the Harley back from Tucson, Sierra Vista. It took about an hour maybe, and pulled it in. And I hadn't rode the Kawasaki, the Vulcan, for a while. I had to run to Lowe's and shit, get a hose and a couple other things.
Ah,
So I'd already rode back from Tucson, so I hopped on the Vulcan, rode it to Lowe's around town at slower speeds. When I got back home, I said, I'm done riding for the day, man. It's like 94 degrees. Oh, shit.
my dad.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. I
Just
talked
one
about
second. 1 second, Dave. I put her up there so she could say hi to you, Haley.
Well, she left
I know she did.
as soon as she got there.
Well, because she wants her food. All right. Okay, I'm back. Just had to talk to my kid for a sec. Because she hadn't seen her cat, so I grabbed her cat and threw it up on the couch with her, but she's on her computer with her friends right now, like I am with you guys. The virtual pub. That's what I should build, a virtual pub fucking banner. Yeah, I'm surprised. Can I actually hang on? Put this one away on it. So. Oh, okay. Create a banner. Can I create a banner? Virtual pub.
Yeah, man. See, I'm in Texas, though, man, and I thought, there's this place I stopped at and got breakfast a couple of times, and Texans brag about their barbecue. And I lived in Belleville, Texas for a while a few years ago, and there's this guy that would, on the weekends, show up like on Saturdays. He'd cook up he'd slow cook all night so many racks of ribs, and then Saturday, once he sold out, he was done, and he'd just
Yeah.
bring that in. And it was pretty good. It wasn't bad. I've had better, but it was up there in the top, 30% or so. And every other Texas barbecue I ever had, I didn't like.
Yeah.
I hadn't had any in Texas for a long time, and there's this place I stopped for breakfast that bragged on their barbecue. So I thought, okay, today is like 3:00 in the afternoon, whatever. I'm going to stop in and try their barbecue. And I've been right all the time. Sucked.
Yeah. Fuck.
Sucked, man. The price was right. $13.99 American dollars. $13.99 for two big strips of brisket, two huge freaking ribs, some sausage. That sausage wasn't too bad. The pork sausage was pretty good.
Yeah.
Smoked sausage, bowl of beans, and a baked potato for $13.99. That wasn't bad. Price was right.
Fuck,
That
man.
should have been if it was really really good food. It should have been $25.
That would have been, that's like a fucking $50 fucking meal up here, and that's to fucking feed 3 people, man. Fuck.
Well, I brought some back with me. I mean, I ate as much as I could, and over here, shit, got it on my bed. Hold on. But here's one of the pieces of brisket.
Holy shit.
And there was 2 of those.
Oh, okay.
And this is the sausage was about 6-inch sausage. I ate part of that.
Yeah, yeah.
There's another little part of brisket. I ate the ribs. The ribs were
Yeah.
about the same size as that.
Oh, okay.
And the price was excellent. But the brisket was tough. The ribs were too salty. The beans were okay. And that's about all it was worth was $13.99.
Yeah, yeah. That pork sausage, I've had that style of pork sausage. It's really not that good, anyways.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't great. It was better than the rest of it, but it wasn't great.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even know if I'll eat that. I might eat the sausage.
My
Brisket was just kind of tough.
Who we got? No, fuck, it's fucking, look at, who's this fucking crazy fucker? God damn, look at that crazy fucker.
Don't throw it away.
What's up, Dave?
How you
What's
doing,
going
bud?
on?
Hey, what's up, Road Rash?
What's going on? That sexy little Mexican.
I haven't seen y'all in forever.
I know, right? That's what I was saying to him too, man. It's like, holy shit, dude.
He called you a sexy little Mexican.
I, know,
I always
right?
call him a sexy little Mexican, man.
Makes me blush, you know?
He is
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of good.
What the fuck? Okay. Gotta go. Gotta bless.
What's going on, man?
God damn, nothing. Just we was on with it stream, but I don't know what's going on over there.
Who's?
With it.
Oh, I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm with it.
I'm with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can hear him. You can hear him now. He's got a new microphone.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He got a whole
So,
new
so
fucking
the,
setup,
that
I think.
Aussie accent's not so hard to listen to now.
Yeah, it still is. He just
Oh, okay.
he just doesn't lag as much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were having fun over there, but shit got awkward.
I missed out on that one. Who else was there? Fucking Voorhees?
Voorhees, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So before I said anything rude, I left.
So when are you gonna be back home, Dave?
Oh, I don't know, man. What is today? Friday?
Yeah.
Probably Monday or so.
Oh, so
How long you been on the road?
Just left yesterday morning.
Where you
Yeah.
at?
Dallas.
Oh man, you only like 45 minutes away from me.
I'm over here at the Home Depot distribution center on Beckley Mead.
On where?
Beckley Mead Avenue.
Oh, okay.
South, like what's that? Southeast side of Dallas.
Yeah. You're in the nice neighborhoods.
I am, man, because they didn't have an empty trailer for me, so he said just hang out for the night. Oh, okay, so you just go out the entrance of that, go one road, and I just park along the road.
That's how you know when you have a name you don't even know on the street. That's how you know you're in on the like the good
The
part.
nice
of town.
neighborhood. The good
Yeah,
part.
because you're like Blake me what?
Yeah.
300 East Fifth. Yeah, that'd be a bad place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you'd be like, what the fuck? That's a nice street.
Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Yup. You're right. That's actually a street.
I know. It's everywhere,
Yeah. It's everywhere. Fuck. It's almost in every American town, isn't it?
pretty much.
Yeah, just about.
And there's nothing wrong with Martin Luther King. I love Martin Luther King.
No, but it's like I'm
But-
just saying though.
The Martin Luther King Boulevard's not a place you want to park a big truck.
But it's not the most popular name because every street has got a main street. Every city has got a main street in town. So
Yeah.
that's the most popular one.
A maple, an elm.
Well, yeah, maybe, but there's always a main
Everybody
street.
has a Maple Street too.
Yeah. Yeah, Vancouver's got a where I live. It's all fucking numbers. There's no fucking. We don't even have a main street here where I
We have
live.
we have a side of town that's nothing but Avenue A, Avenue B, Avenue C.
His mom is
Oh shit, man.
Yup. So you either live on Avenue A, B, or Z, or H.
He got caught just the number.
How
I
far are
live
you?
on- Huh?
How far are you from? Well, from which side? You're on the south side of Dallas.
No, south side of Fort Worth.
I mean, how close are you to Dallas?
Like an hour.
Which direction?
Southwest.
So you're the other side of.
I'm on the side of 20. 35
Oh, yeah.
turns into 20. I
Oh
think.
yeah, we talked about that before. We got a yard in.
It's starting to rain.
Shit. Where's our yard? Can't remember now. We was talking one night. I went to the Home Depot. Where's that at? There's a Home Depot distribution centers southwest of Dallas.
Fucking raining here again.
I said I know, but I'm
I'm
saying.
gonna have to look it up now, man.
I know, but I'm saying it's caught.
We got 1 day and a half a day of sunshine today, and the rain is fucking back. Fuck.
Bro, it was supposed to rain here today, and it didn't even rain for shit.
We haven't even had so far this spring. We have not had 3 full days of sunshine. We've had 1 day rain, 1 day rain, 1 day rain.
Hey, can I have
It's
that
just
type
like-
of weather?
I know that's what Peach has been saying. Send some of that shit down here. I was like, fuck, I'd love to, man, but fuck, it just
Yeah.
keeps fucking showing up here, man. Fucking thanks to the Russians, man.
It's not all the Russians' fault, man.
Hey, what if it wasn't really raining? It's nothing but chemicals just falling down on the ground.
You fucking never know, man. Fuck.
Strange things happened. Kennedale's what I was thinking of, man. Our yard.
Oh, Kennedale. Kennedale's like a 20-minute drive, 15-minute drive.
You're southwest of Kennedale.
I'm south of Kennedale.
South of Kennedale.
Yeah, 'cause Kennedale's up north. Yeah, I'm south.
I'll guess where you're at.
If it's up, it's north.
He goes, if it's up, it's north. If it's down, it's south.
That's right.
Well, then if it's in front of me, then it must be east.
I don't even know which way am I facing right now. I'm facing north. I am facing north right now.
No, you're facing
That
south,
way.
bro, because you're facing what's behind you.
Right? But yeah, no, north is that general direction right there. So
So, are you closer to Claiborne or Alvarado?
Closer to Cleburne.
Are you closer to Hillsboro or Claiborne?
Wait a minute. Cleburne.
Okay. You off 174 or 67 or
What
170?
the fuck?
he's trying to triangulate, man.
I'll track you down.
You're way off
Fine.
now, buddy.
I'm just fucking with you, man.
You're lucky you don't do YouTube videos, fucking.
I'll have somebody
Because
fucking.
I can fucking from YouTube videos, I can triangulate.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
That's Peaches.
Wait a minute, I'll just ping your phone.
What's going on, John?
Oh,
Yeah,
goofy.
I can fucking I could triangulate from watching fucking YouTube videos, man.
Why? Because you'll see everything around me.
No, there's Tipsy Trippin' Rednecks who I fucking hang out with all the time. I was able to triangulate them from watching their videos and using Google Maps. I'm just figuring it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just fucking I would pause. I see a street sign, I would pause it. I would fucking look until I found that street, found that location. It's like, okay, fucking in Street View, I know exactly where you are now in Street View from watching their videos.
Bro, I keep hearing these loud sounds in the sky.
Like what kind of sound?
I thought I'm hearing the air conditioner blowing that shit. So, John, what's going on, man?
It sounds like a,
Too bad it's, like,
sounds like a
raining
jet,
again.
but it's not a jet. It's no fucking plane in sight.
I hear that.
Like
Oh.
thunder.
The UFOs are finally coming down to get us.
Ah, hell.
You drinking, John? Sick of the weather. We need to go for a ride. I do agree, bro. Man, I do agree. But we're getting rain again, man. A day and a half of sunshine, and it's raining at my place in Surrey right now. So
We need some rain, man. Where I live.
I don't know what it's doing out of your place in Mission there, John. But I'm sure it's doing the same fucking thing.
Get a rain suit, man.
Got one. I came home yesterday with my rain gear on and I was still soaked, man. It was raining so hard yesterday after work. I guess I didn't have the Velcro part always sealed up on the front of my rain jacket, and fucking right here in the center of my chest, I could feel it getting wetter and wetter and wetter. I was riding home. Fucking my
He was
pants.
so wet.
Oh yeah,
What a
fucking
dirt.
my balls were wet when I got home. I was like, fuck, there goes the
Oh
seal.
my
in
God,
another
what a
pair of
dirty girl.
pants.
Well, hey, man. Back in the day, I mean, you know, you're up there, not far from my age. Back in the day, we didn't have rain suits. We just get wet, right?
You just get wet. Are you drinking? Of course, right on, John. Why don't you jump in, man? There's a linky up there if you can't see it. Fuck.
Hey, man, I want to drink.
Go ahead. Free country. Well, it's not a free country. You can still do what you want.
It's not a free country. We're paying it back with fucking gas prices.
Right? Well,
Well, they took all your freedoms away and they sent it back to you.
They're about to take our guns away.
You're very dying.
That's not going to happen.
Texas is about to be a no gun zone.
yeah, the most.
You know why? You know why?
Why?
Because you let them. You let them get away with it.
Well, no, that's because the damn police out there in fucking that one city didn't want to do anything about the mass shooter in the motherfucking building.
Yeah. Well, it's raining at my place, John. So it'll be raining there soon, I'm sure.
They waited a whole hour before they went in the building to attack the fucking mass shooter.
Yeah. Well,
All right. I need a beer. I'll be right back.
where were all the emergency vehicles in the line, and why'd they do that? Because it was fake.
Yeah, they weren't worried about it. I know. That's what I keep saying, bro. Something's not right.
It was fake, just like Sandy Hook. It was all fake. All the video they show on the news is people.
So
If that was a real emergency and kids were being killed, stuff like that, everybody and their brother would have been storming it. But all you see on the news is just showing people standing around the street. Something ain't right with that.
It doesn't bother me. I mean, fuck, bro. You see that shit on daily now.
oh, come on, it's right.
But anyway, going back to what you said about
Who the fuck is? Somebody
yeah.
sounds like they're moaning.
Can you please
maybe they're having fun.
fix it?
Oh yeah, right there.
I swear to God, I heard somebody sound like they're moaning in the background. Dave, are you having phone sex, bro?
No, I'm in my truck.
He said I'm mature.
I got my pants on.
I didn't want to see all that.
It's my pants. Just sitting here in my pants.
There's allies too. We have some.
So what are you picking up?
I just dropped off at Home Depot, and tomorrow I'm picking up at
I'm gonna find her.
Auto Center, going back to Folsom, Arizona.
Cool.
Yes.
Are you hot shotting? That's what you're doing?
No. Big truck. I'm in a Volvo, 12 speed, automatic. Big. For that, getting ready to retire. Gas price goes down by 50. I'm thinking about. We got a 2021 car. I'm gonna buy Mama a pickup truck. I'm gonna take that car to Uber Lyft, Uber Eats.
Corvette?
Huh?
You said a Corvette?
No, I don't want another Corvette. I had a Corvette. It's cool.
I'm
No,
just saying,
got a,
if you want, you
got
can
a
build
truck.
more jungle trees.
And she has a car. And I'm going to retire from this by September, October, and Uber and Lyft by this.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go
Well,
party.
no, cars much to do right. I'll take the car.
You're breaking out, bro. Your signal is getting weird. Okay, don't get too weird now.
All right.
Hey,
Gonna have me a foo-foo drink.
a foo drink.
Yeah. A Fruity,
Pina colada.
which is a strawberry flavored beer,
Pina colada. Hey, hold on, I'll be back.
and a black cherry fucking cider, which I'm gonna mix 50-50 with. See how this tastes.
No, but I found these guys. Oh, where'd he go?
Oh, I have no idea.
I guess it was his signal that was bad. Huh?
Hold on, bro.
Good, man. That one long.
I was in the middle of a transaction.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's actually really good. All
Was
right,
it the moneymaker?
Yeah, bro, I'm money making right now. I'm always making money. When am I not making
I
money?
know, man. Man. Shit. Where's all them gold chains?
Yeah, Mr. T.
All I need is
There
one.
it is.
I don't care for fancy jewelry, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Ah.
What's the temperature down there, Peaches? Surprise.
Probably pretty warm.
Hot and shit, man. Went through there. Wow.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's good. Fuck yeah, that's real good. John, here's the link if you want to jump in. I am going to, where's this last one here?
There, that's better. Actually, better yet. There we go. Now I don't have to point at me.
What, everyone's going to turn the camera off now?
Oh, you don't have to, man.
Well, I don't have to, but I'm holding my phone up.
Oh.
My arm's getting tired.
Dude, I'm sick of this weather too, John. Like, fucking seriously. Like, I'm just telling these guys, one day of rain, one day of sunshine, 4 days of rain. One day of sunshine, 3 days of rain. One day of sunshine, 5 days of rain. It's like, fuck. Next day of sunshine for us is Saturday afternoon. Oh, no, tomorrow afternoon, too. It looks like we're going to get some fucking sun tomorrow afternoon as well. Then it's going to be rain, and then Tuesday again, fucking, will be the next day we get fucking sunshine in the afternoon.
Well, been surprised. That's freaking.
And then when the sun does come out, it only hits 70 degrees, like I was saying, but it's so fucking muggy because of all the rain we've had. Fuck.
I'm southeast side of Dallas. It's 87 degrees. And where I live.
Well, man, it's 100 degrees.
Boss the plane.
Hey,
Well, that's kind of weird. It's close. It's 87 here, southeast southeast Dallas, and where I live in Sierra Vista, it's 86. So Peaches said it's 112 and surprised. Like, fuck that. I get it.
Because 7, 8.
It's 112.
Let's do 3.
It gets hot down there, man.
Yeah, do 3.
Oh man.
80s is good.
Voorhees was complaining about he was in the sun all day and it was only 92 degrees. I'm like, come to Texas, it's 104.
Fuck.
Yeah.
2 days, because the first day, I think me and Sven just joined, but we didn't do anything.
Holy shit.
Come to Texas or Arizona, it's fucking 112, 104.
Yeah. Well, the hottest spot in Arizona is probably Phoenix. Surprise, where Peaches lives. That whole area right there. Then you go from Phoenix to Tucson, cools down for a second, then Tucson gets hot, not quite as hot as Phoenix, and then everything else is kind of. Well, you get down south from Phoenix, then you go south down before you get into California and southern. What is that? Shit. Where all the snowbirds go. Southwest Arizona, it gets hotter and shit down there. But
Oh, like Mesa and Mesa, fucking
well,
Scottsdale.
that's all
where a lot
around.
of Canadians.
That's all.
A lot of,
Yeah, that's
a
all
lot of
around.
Canadians go to Scottsdale and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
That's all Phoenix area within
Mhm.
100 miles.
Scottsdale, Arizona?
Yeah, Scottsdale.
Yeah.
I've been to Scottsdale.
In fact, they should all be fucking migrating back north here pretty fucking quick.
I'm a duck, bro. I go south.
Well, yeah, should have already been. Yeah, they're all headed back north. Actually, I went through there about Southwest Arizona, where all the campers go. I went through there about a month and a half ago, and it was probably 75% cleared out. So they're pretty much by now.
What's going on, John?
Hey, how you doing, Dave?
Fuck. It's another day in the zoo, man. Another day
It's
in the zoo.
fucking wet and cold, right?
Right? Fuck. Like
This is the worst summer.
Open a crack, and all I can hear the rain, man. Right now, it's just like fuck. It was nice with that little bit of sunshine we had today, but now it's just fucking raining, man. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, I was in Richmond early this afternoon. It was beautiful there, and then I came
It was
back.
beautiful. Yeah, same with Delta where I was working, man. It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it's the worst summer I've seen in 20 years. Fucking brutal.
It's not even summer yet. It's the spring. Fuck.
But it's June, right?
We haven't even-
We're sweating our sacks off.
Yeah, June 21st. Yeah, no, June 21st is the first day. It's only the 10th today, so we got fucking 11 more days of fucking spring before it's summertime. But still, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so-
like,
Expecting too much, am I?
yeah.
Well, it
And
must
we
be-
haven't even had a fucking proper spring yet, man. That's the fucking
I know.
fucked up thing, man. It's like, fuck.
Well, it must be everywhere in the Americas because they've been talking the monsoon season this year is going to be a little more than unusual heavy.
Yeah,
So,
they're saying it's a La Nina this year, and we just had what they call an atmospheric river come and hit us, and we just got the skirt of it yesterday afternoon. It hit us just basically when I got off work and was riding home. Fucking, I was riding in it, but the majority of it hit Washington State and Oregon State.
Hmm.
But we just got the fucking edge of it, and it was still a fucking tremendous amount of rain when I came. I was soaked, and it's a 20-minute ride from work to home, and I had rain gear on. I was fucking drenched through the rain gear.
Yeah.
My
So-
fucking feet were wet, my pants were wet in fucking many different places. My chest was wet. Fuck.
TMI, man.
Yeah.
yep. Part of life, man.
Yeah. That's that riding life, man. Fuck.
So, Dave, did you decide to put the baffles back in, or did you keep them?
No,
in?
they're still out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and holy fuck, is it loud?
Yeah, I was tempted to pull mine, but
Yeah, it's loud, man. Like it's got a much deeper, throatier sound when it's idling. It's just like dum, 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 like really low sounding. And
Yeah, I
then
pretty- video it was a bit of a short clip, but
yeah, it was a short clip, and it wasn't really the best audio, but like with my helmet's on off and I fucking fire the bike up, I can really hear the difference. And then when I throw the helmet on, it really muffles it. But yeah, it's fucking loud. And
Yeah.
everybody at work that rides with me and shit, like they're like, dude, do you remember Lisa? Lisa was walking through the parking lot there, and I fucking stopped and I went riding through to see if there's any of the bikes were there in a parking stall and checking if there's any empty parking stalls, and there wasn't. So I went back down the road to come to the entrance of our parking lot. Of course, I just opened it up. And it's nothing but warehouses around us at fucking 6 o'clock in the morning, and this fucking bike is just echoing off of everything. I come back around, it's just like, holy fuck, does your bike ever sound mean now? Yeah, it's pretty loud without the baffles in it.
Maybe I'll try it. I don't know. Just so everyone knows,
Yeah.
me and same pipes. So,
Well, that's just it, right? So we're still working on the heat shields. I borrowed an orbital sander from my buddy. I just got to get down to Home Depot and grab some emery cloth fucking pads for it and fucking hit it with that and get all the paint off, and then hit it again with that rust gel that I was using, and then hit it, fucking wash it, and then sand it, and then fucking repaint them again and see if they'll come out better.
Yeah.
The fucking paint that I got though was gloss, and when I first painted, I didn't like it, and I took one of those sponge sanders that you use for drywall and stuff and painting,
Yeah.
and I just scuffed the paint so it was in a uniform direction, so it didn't look stupid or whatnot. It took the shine off, essentially. It made them matte looking, but if you go right up close to it, you can see the sand marks and shit like that, but from afar you couldn't tell. It looks good from afar, but up close, yeah, you can see that they're fucking painted and sanded and shit like that, right? So yeah, it doesn't look nice at all.
Sell, but I feel guilty selling them because they look like shit. But
yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I might just pull those pipes and get something different. Maybe get something like Chris has got, that stainless steel exhaust he has on his bike. That's a pretty nice exhaust he's got on there. So, and he
Chris,
paid
is
for
that-
Chris,
is that
the guy with he's the guy with the blue sporty like mine.
yeah, the Billy Blue. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. He had the stainless steel exhaust, the 2-in-1.
Yeah. Okay. I thought his name was Jack for some reason.
No, it's Chris. That's Chris Pope. He's been on the live stream that one time when you were on it. He was in the side chat. And
Well, I'm always drunk when I come on your live stream, so I don't remember.
I know. Hey, man, it's a virtual pub. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah, perfect.
So yeah, like he paid he was telling me he got that off of Etsy and he paid like $400 and some odd for that exhaust. He got it for like dirt cheap, and I'm like, wow.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a nice exhaust and it's all stainless steel.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
fits his bike perfectly. Looks good and sounds really nice too. So
yeah, I was a little distracted when last time we got together there because I was fielding calls from work, and then of course I had to bugger off, right? So
yeah. And then we took the long way to Mission, and you took the short way to Mission. And by the time we got there, you were already been and gone, fucking from where we were going.
Yeah,
so
work under this, emergency, right?
Yeah.
I get there and I look around and I turn a valve on. Right, and then I'm ready to ride. We're all separated. So
yeah, it's just like, fuck, really, man? You guys couldn't have waited. Fuck, if I'd known it was that, I would have just followed you to where you were going. I wasn't too sure where you were going. I knew you kind of had to go to work, and then I knew there was that direction that I could go, but I only did it once with my cousins. And so I wasn't really familiar with that way to get me to where I kind of wanted to go. So
yeah,
I'll go the way I know.
Where I was going is literally underneath the Golden Ears Bridge.
Oh, okay.
We drove over the boat.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
Yeah, I get there and it's just a 2-minute fix, and then I'm thinking, how can I catch up with you guys? I think I texted you saying I'm done, but you
did, but I didn't look at my phone until I got to Mission, right?
Well,
you can send me a text and I'm riding. It's not like I can pull my phone out and like, oh yeah, I'll fucking do.
I know.
No problem, man. We're over here, buddy. Fuck. And I think that's when we were falling behind. Yeah, we were falling behind the dump truck, man.
Yeah, I watched the video. I don't understand why you got there so late, because I went to Rocco's and waited for a bit, and then I went home, and that's when you go back. I can understand why it took you so long. But then I watched the video and said, yeah, of course.
Stuck behind that fucking dump truck, and then that fucking car that came up and passed us, and fucking, and I was like, "You're an idiot, you
Yeah.
fuck."
Well, you said a bit more than that, but
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Oh yeah, my middle finger, like in the video, I fucking held up my middle
Dark-
finger.
dark-
I was like this to the guy. It's like, you're a fucking idiot. And then
Yeah.
as soon as I pulled out, it looked like he was gonna do the same, and then all of a sudden I seen his brake lights come on, and he just kind of pulled himself back behind the garbage truck or the dump truck, and we all fucking got around the dump truck. And as we were going down that long straight stretch after that, I kept looking in my mirror to see if I'd see him come out from behind that dump truck, and that guy never did pull out from around that truck. He stayed in behind him until I guess he turned off. Yeah.
yeah, I think when he passed you guys, I think he got demonetized at that point. But
Yeah. Oh, there's truck man. Hang on there, truck man. There you are. What's going on, truck man?
Not too much.
He's on fire.
Truck man's on fire. That belly's full now. You got some food in you or what?
You betcha.
There you go. Fucking A, man.
And had to make some drinks.
So you guys are getting the brunt of our rain that we had yesterday, I see there in Alberta.
Oh, it's beautiful and sunny all yesterday and today.
Oh, was it? Oh,
It might be
then
here
maybe-
tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Because I just seen a cloud. It looked like it was coming into Alberta, so who knows?
No, we were smoking hot all day today.
Oh yeah. Fuck. I wish
Yeah.
I could say the same thing out here in BC, but we can't.
I think
It's
we hit
raining
20,
again, man. It's like fucking. You know,
we
it's
hit
raining
25 today. So
No, fuck.
oh, we hit
Ye-
27. Sorry, I lied. We hit 27.
Oh shit, man.
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna have to translate that for Dave because Dave's not on that.
What's
Okay, give me a
He's not-
second. I gotta find the button to change.
Yeah, he's on them
Two-
freedom fucking
That's like-
degrees, man.
like
He's not on them
64.
60? I was
64.
going to say
Yeah.
60.
That's
Perfect.
translate that for Dave and Peaches.
So we hit 82 today.
Oh, 82.
We're
I
at
agree.
65 right now.
I think we got to a backfield yesterday when it was nice. I think it was like 72 or something like that, if that. Yesterday in freedom degrees.
But Alberta is always like that in the summertime.
I know you guys are.
We
always
freeze our asses off in the winter and bake in the summer.
fucking- yeah, cooking the fucking
Well,
summer.
baking to you guys is 90 Fahrenheit. I mean, to us, it's 130.
Yeah, we gotta remember we're also fucking up here in this minus fucking
Those, right?
cold weather too.
Yeah. You get a hard winter below, man.
It's gonna rain tomorrow though.
100 fucking below.
Yeah, that's that shit we got yesterday, man. You're getting.
It's gonna
leftover
rain
that.
all week.
Yeah.
And all next week too. The week following week after that.
Oh
so-
yeah,
You know what though? We need it. So whatever.
yeah.
Bring it
We
on.
don't- we don't. You can have it, man. Fuck it's heading your way, dude.
I tell
Take
you
away-
what, man,
You don't fucking need it.
I appreciate being on here with you guys. Tomorrow, when I have some time, I just have the urge to watch some old Red Green reruns. No, I love that. I'm kidding, but I mean seriously, I love that show, man. That guy was fucking funny.
Funny thing is my grandfather's name was Red and his last name is Green.
Green, yeah,
Yeah.
Red green.
Can I have your autograph?
Well, I'm not Red Green.
Yeah, well, you're close.
He was a crazy motherfucker too.
Yeah, well,
Did he have a thing with duct tape?
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay.
But he liked to repair things and always broke them more than what they were.
That sounds like Red Green.
Like he had one of those. You remember those Flymows? They're like a hovercraft, but it was a lawnmower.
Oh yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
just
I
kind
remember
of
those.
floated. Yeah.
Yeah.
He managed to burn his down right in the middle of his lawn, and that patch of grass never grew back.
My, the same thing. They all burnt up. They were pieces of shit. They were fun as hell, but
He loved it because he's like, this is the easiest lawnmower to ever push.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was just
no, they were
floating.
fantastic.
And if you wanted to go like this way, you just and it just go wherever you moved it.
Yeah, wherever you.
And then one day it just went poof.
That's hilarious.
You're the only person I've ever come across who's heard of that. I thought it was just in English.
More.
Oh,
No, we had them in Canada for years,
You
man.
did?
Fly 'em up. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They're a plastic body, a plastic shroud body.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
big orange plastic, and yeah.
Yeah. With a Briggs and Stratton on top.
Mhm.
The only shitty thing is you couldn't start it in deep grass. You had to start it on concrete when they were trying to pull start it. Fuck.
Yeah. Flows,
Once it got going, though, it just floats.
yeah.
but he did have a. It was just a stump in the middle of his yard too, where they cut down a tree, and he bolted on this old, hand pump, water pump.
Yeah.
And me and my cousin were out there one day, and we are just going like this, and that sucker was pulling water out of that stump.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Fuck, I think it's bong time.
Not quite yet.
It's getting there for me.
It's what time?
Bong time.
Bung time.
You know,
I played
Dave,
baseball.
when you retire, you'll be able to do the bong,
I-
right?
I think I smoked my first one like 1973. And I started driving a truck, and well, I didn't quit till about. I think the last one I smoked was probably 2011. I think just took a couple hits because I was a truck driver at the time. It was back
Mhm.
then. The shit I was getting, you take a hit on Friday night, a couple hits. By Monday, I was good. You know.
Yep.
That was about 10, 11 years ago. But yeah, you're right. I am looking forward to that, man. And it's
But now they drug test all the time down there.
well, they always did. They always
Yeah.
did. Randoms. I haven't had one, but see, what they've done is there's so many drivers that they have this collaboration. I can't remember what it's called, coalition kind of thing, where all the companies get in this and they pull random, so there's not as many drivers getting tested.
Yep.
It's so expensive. So I don't think it's been random for probably 5 years. But as soon as I take the first hit off one, the next day I'm going to be random. So it's like, forget, I'm not taking that chance. Man.
Just smile and wave.
Yeah.
Sitting there on that stuff. See?
Don't worry, you'll be able to smoke it again soon once you
I-
retire.
Well, it's been so long. I don't miss.
Either that or move to Canada, be a trucker in Canada, and don't get paid any money, but you can smoke all the weed you want. Fuck.
As long as you're not doing it while you're working.
Okay, man. Because I'm the only American here, I'm not going to reply to that comment. But no, man. I get that. And I hadn't really thought about that, and a lot of people don't. But here recently, last year or two, the way things have been going in the world, I have thought a lot about that. And
I wouldn't come to Canada.
I will say the United States is by far not the best country in the whole fucking world. This country's fucked up, man. And there's Canada's really, it's a brainwashing thing. Everywhere you live, it's a brainwashing thing. Government brainwashing.
Yep.
And
It
that's
is.
what we experience here in the United States. That we're the best, we're the strongest, we're this and that. Man, no, dude. Because I've been all over. I've been to Africa and back, and I've been to 8 different countries. I've lived in 7 different states in the United States. And the older you get, the more places you go, you realize, wait a minute, we're getting bullshitted here.
Oh yeah, man.
No way. We're not getting bullshitted. What are you talking about?
What?
Conspiracy.
Were you gonna mock me?
Well, you're a
I'm not
conspiracy.
gonna-
No, you're fucking me, man. You're fucking me an ass. I'm part of that shit.
You're mock.
Yeah,
Misinformation, buddy.
Right.
Quit telling it to me.
yeah.
La 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 la. Oh, that doesn't help putting my.
Well, no, I've known this for a long time, and I mean, for like the last 30 years, I've been following it pretty good. And I talked about it for a while, get out of it, nobody hear it, and back and forth. But here in this country, especially in Arizona is going to be the #1 state to make heads roll and turn everything over. We're starting shit here. Well, not me, but some people are. And I think it's all going to change. And, There's a,
Right? Mossy?
it's all propaganda and pop. They
You know what the worst thing though is
Yes.
they're like, oh, it's going to break into civil war, but that's what these governments want. They want it to come into civil war because then they don't have to kill us. We'll do it ourselves.
exactly divided.
Yep.
Exactly what they do. That's why there's a racial thing going on in this country because they keep us divided, and that black people are emotional and white people aren't as emotional and family oriented. People aren't stupid, and you're exactly right. But I think the internet started opening people's eyes because everybody started conversations, like
Yeah.
between different races.
It bothers
Yeah.
me.
Exactly.
Starting to even
And that's
out.
why they're trying to censor it now because they don't want us talking.
Yeah. They're trying harder down because of that. Yeah, exactly. But they won't win. Good always go.
Yeah, we've been watching this show on a pirating thing. Anyway, it's called Mysteries of the Abandoned. And pretty much everything that's been abandoned was because of communism and stuff. It just, when it collapsed, they just walk away from all that crap, and they have ruins all over the country and all over the world.
Right.
So what's the show?
Because of Mysteries of the Abandoned.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good because they had to go into a lot of Nazi history and all that other stuff, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Fine then. I'm gonna
and
buy
the communism parties in different parts of the world, like in Italy, and it's really interesting. Like I'm into that stuff, so
Good, man.
because you got to remember what happened because it repeats itself because people forget
Well, yeah.
And they
and
try
they just and they walk into it without even realizing that it's happening before their eyes.
The history that's happened the last few years is I find quite saddening.
I didn't catch what you said, John. Sorry.
I said the history that's happened over the last few years I find quite saddening because it's just allowing it to happen again, exactly like you just said.
Yep.
Holy fuck! I'm gonna mute myself.
It's nobody's fault but ours because we let them do it. We let them.
Exactly.
Mhm. People get guns here, especially here in America, United States. It's like, well, I got these many guns and everything. Okay, well, fuck you. We'll just get an A-10 to fly over and we'll decimate your whole fucking neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, advertise what you got.
Yeah. Oh, tell your enemy. Yeah, never tell your enemy.
Yep.
What you don't gonna do. So, but I don't plan on an insurrection against anybody. So I'll get on and show my guns off just because I got them. But I don't have handguns to protect from a military invasion. I have handguns to protect some asshole cracked up crawling in my window when it's hurt. That's why I have them.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, you heard about Trudeau banning the
Handguns.
purchase. He didn't ban them though; he froze them, so you can't buy them, you can't sell them, and you can't import them. But you can still own it,
Right.
You can still own it,
right? But it's not coming in until fall. So every place in Canada right now is sold out of handguns because everybody went, I can't get a handgun? Boof, to the store.
Right.
Yeah, the store.
And the gun dealers are rich.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was even considering it, but I just can't go through the hassle of getting one because now I got to join a gun club and I got to do this and I got to get special permits to move it from my house to the gun club and I'll just keep my non-restricted and
Right.
Yeah, it's what my buddy did. Just kept all his non-restricteds.
Yep.
I did the same thing. Gave up all
I gotta say, man. I mean, the United. Sorry, man.
kind of choppy.
Yeah, his internet's cutting out.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it's really at this point, and I'm not saying one country's better than the other, one people's better than the other, because we're all in this together. I firmly believe we're all in this together, man. The whole world.
Well, we're all riding on the same rock, going in the same direction. So,
That's right. We are.
Yes, right.
That's kind of the way I look at it.
and the scary thing is it's not just happening in the U.S. It's not just happening in Canada. It's happening worldwide because there's one big globalist elite club, and we're not part of it. And they figure that they can rule the world and control what we do and our thoughts, and that's why they're pushing this digital ID crap and vax passes and all this stuff, because it's a way of monitoring what we do and controlling what we do.
Okay, here comes the voice of reason. The voice of reason.
Peaches and cream.
Since when did I become the voice of reason?
I
Because
don't know.
that's usually when you jump in, you say a little bit, and then you hit the fuck out.
No, I'm being Have. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna start any shit. So
Oh, yeah. Why'd you have to start shit already, Peaches? Damn it.
fuck off, Chuck man.
Peaches says, I'm not going to start any shit. Yeah, whatever.
You had to say them words, didn't you?
I'm very well behaved. Fuck off.
Just giving you a hard time.
Oh yeah, I know. Don't worry, I'll get even with you.
Oh, yeah, I'm just waiting for that bag of dicks.
That can,
You
Don't-
think it's not coming?
Don't,
Hold on.
because
oh my God.
Oh, you don't know my mailing address anyway, so.
Oh
I'm good.
no, but I know your wife.
I'll just give them to her. She'll love them.
The back of it.
you
Yeah.
wouldn't be the first person that she sent a bag of dicks to, that's for sure.
No.
That's Tipsy and Trippy, man. The things that they got from Peaches.
Oh yeah, I actually sent them inflatable dicks.
Wow.
That was really funny.
Oh, the inflatable. I was getting ready to research and check out police reports and see how many people in Surprise were missing dicks.
Yeah, I'm the dick chopper. I just chop them off and send them out to everybody.
No longer yours. Flex it all? You mean fuck it all? Yeah, I was just
Fisherman.
out smoking. I was out smoking the bong there, and I'm looking off towards fucking White Rock and shit. And I can see blue clouds or blue sky again. I'm like, what the
Blue
fuck?
cloud.
Like, fuck.
Oh, man, I like them blue
Blue
clouds.
cloud? I say, was your weed laced with something?
No, my weed's always got blue
It's
clouds.
that
on
purple
it.
haze.
It's good stuff, man.
It was
It's
hilarious.
the good stuff. See, the good
It was
stuff.
hilarious though, because Alexa just goes.
Yeah, since last
"Hey,
things
I
changed.
Doc got school."
My technique. Start back. My girlfriend can smoke, but I know she would like to every now and then, but I think she just
Why are you
doesn't.
looking at me, Dad?
Because you're sitting over there singing the weirdest thing.
Oh, leave her alone. Come on, Dad, leave her alone.
Yeah, Dad.
What the fuck is happening? Not much beers and beans and bullets we're drinking, man. It's the virtual pub.
Uh
dude.
oh. BBBs, sir? Fuck.
Yeah, yeah. I can't remember if it's Texas or the other one. I can never remember. I'm so
It's
bad.
probably Texas.
Probably Texas. I'm so bad when it comes to those two, remembering who's who. All I know is those boys can drink. Like, those boys can fucking drink. Holy fucking they drink.
Those guys will get slurring, fucking drunk, and drive to the liquor store and get more beer.
And get more beer.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you, no. They're pussies. They can't drink. Come on now. They're from Texas.
I don't know. From what I've seen, those boys are fucking.
I know I'm stirring the pot.
See? It's happening.
Oh, shut up.
Well, to help you out, Peaches, that's what I was telling Road Rash when I first got on here. Stopped off at the restaurant, Jolly Texas, had some barbecue, and it sucked just like all the other Texas barbecue I've ever had.
Oh,
That's a bold statement.
There you go. Boom, your turn.
I can tell you two are from Arizona. Fuck.
hot as
Oh, yeah,
shit
that
out
bowl
here.
was good.
Oh, Peaches, be quiet. I don't want to
But
hear how
you
hot
know
it
what?
is.
No, it's really fucking horrible when the sun is down and it's still hot as hell and you're sweating your ass off.
Yeah. Well, when I know
So-
what that's like, I know.
Your sun is down there already? Fuck, ours is still up, man. Fuck.
It's 9 o'clock at night. Of course it's down. We're not weird like you.
Well, it's 10 here, so it's still sort of up, but it'll start coming up at 3 in the morning, so I'm not worried.
Jesus.
She's in the shit stirring mood.
See?
And when we get to like
facing the camera out the door, you can see it's light outside there.
when we get to mid July, it'll be up pretty much all night too. You'll have the haze going around, and then it'll come up.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Mm-mm.
Welcome to the Northern Hemisphere.
Right? Daylight.
Yeah. The Aurora Borealis keeps you up all day.
I haven't seen that for a while,
Yeah.
so
See, Peaches, it's still light outside up here.
Let me see. Hold on. Holy
See?
fuck.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
that-
that light outside still.
That just means the sun's in the northern hemisphere.
That's right.
Right? Alaska has their 6 months of
And it's 9 o'clock at night here, right?
yeah, there's 6 months of daylight and 6 month of darkness.
That's right. 11 p.m. and still above 90 in Texas. Damn.
Yeah, it's hot in Texas, man.
I don't want to hear 90. That would be comfortable.
It's I'm in Dallas, so it's like 80.
Well, all I know is I can have my door open and it's not that cold outside. It's still pretty warm here for us Canadians, us Canuckistans.
You could leave your door open. Sorry.
I was saying I can leave my door open and be comfortable right now.
No,
Sounds
I'm,
That's
that
pretty
cold.
brave in Surrey there,
I'm asking.
leaving your
it's the
door
back
open.
door. It's the back door. It's the back door.
Does it make a difference?
Yeah, it does.
That might actually.
I can hear the fucking crackheads come crashing through the bushes through the yard fucking quite easily. This is all bush out back there.
I know, I find that hilarious.
Actually, I had somebody go through my car the other night. I guess I left it unlocked. I went to work and got in the car and all my shit's thrown everywhere inside.
Yeah, oh, fuck, I've had that happen before.
I think they got the change out of the cup holder. That was it. You know, they
Yeah.
wouldn't even take the garage fucking opener, right?
Well, you know, it's best to leave your fucking doors unlocked instead of having them stuff their fucking screwdriver in the lock and fuck it up or break your window anyways.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
Oh,
god.
did you hear what people in California are doing?
no.
Some people are actually leaving their car doors and their trunks and everything open so that way they won't damage the car because the theft is so high there because they won't rest.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. That's what we do here too. Is we don't leave our trunks open per se, but a lot of people just leave their cars unlocked now. It's just like fuck it. I'd rather just have them fucking, not stuff the screwdriver in the door or break the glass, right?
Well, plus in California, it's free housing for the homeless.
Well, it's fucking same thing here in BC, man. Trust me, man. If be free housing for them too, fuck, especially around here, man.
No, there's been times I've got to work and I go into one of the boats and there's a crackhead sleeping inside the boat.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
wouldn't doubt
nice.
it.
Just get the fuck out.
Yeah.
They get all in shit. It's like they own it. It's like, oh,
I know. It's
Boat.
just like, no, get the fuck out, dude.
$4 million boat. Get the fuck off. Leave.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you. It's just like, what? No, you should be saying, "I'm sorry, sir. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here and go sleep somewhere else, man." Those should be the words out of your fucking mouth, not "fuck you."
Yeah, yeah, because they're right on the dock or at that point, right? So, well, you could go
Yeah.
sleep with right now.
Yeah,
Just kick.
exactly. Kick them into the water, fucking. All right, here you go. You're going. Can you swim? Because you're gonna learn boat now. Fuck.
Walk the plank.
Just wrap them in chicken wire and throw them off. You know,
Yeah.
that might be extreme. What happened with the strike? You guys still talking about that or what?
Our strike vote ends basically this week, and then they have to kind of count the votes and shit like that. Then they got to bring it to the fucking arbitration tables or whatever, the negotiation tables. And then if it still doesn't fucking go through, then we plan when we go on strike. But so I don't know if we do and when we do go on strike. So basically we just finished voting on the strike now. So I think today was the last day for the fucking strike vote. It's been going on for the last month.
Has there been or is it firm?
What's that?
Has there been any
John?
movement at all? Like on the
there's been nothing. They fucking basically they want less than what we want basically, and what we want basically doesn't even cover the cost of fucking living, right? What they want to give us is like way below fucking, like the cost of living. Like the cost of living fucking, as we know in BC, is fucking quite high, right? And so we're asking for, they wanted to give us like 1.5%, and we were like, what the fuck, dude? Like, it was like basically it worked out to 25 cents an hour, an extra 25 cents an hour. It's like, yeah, no, dude, like you gotta fucking buck up here, man. Like, This is $1 billion fucking industry that fucking has been doing nothing but making fucking profit fucking since it's moved into this new warehouse and shit like that. And they're all fucking willing to pad their own wallets, but they weren't willing to pad their employees' wallets, right? So all the politicians seem to got a nice fucking hefty raise. The fucking idiots upstairs that don't do nothing, the two main idiots upstairs, got a 27% raise. And they want to give us 1.5, and we're like, yeah, go fuck yourself. If you just went out and fucking gave those guys 27%, and now you're only going to offer this much to us, go fuck yourself, right?
Yeah.
So,
The people in the office are in cahoots with the people that make the decisions. That's why they got the big raise, because they're all like,
yeah, but see the fucking idiots upstairs.
we don't want you to make us all the money. Having as much power as we.
Yeah, but the problem is the idiots upstairs, they think they know what's going on. They come up with all these fucking brilliant ideas and shit in the warehouse, and those brilliant ideas last for fucking a total of 6 minutes, and then it goes right back to the way it used to be, because these fucking idiots think, oh, well, let's just do this with this empty space here, and then they fucking put up racking to use for this and that. Like we put up an aisle of racking that was never there before. And they put it in. It's been there now for maybe a year and a half. And this week they're tearing it all down. And they put up racking in another location too in our warehouse. It lasted maybe 6 months before they tore it all down. It's just like what are you guys doing, man? Like, and this is our brilliant people upstairs that have no fucking clue of what's going on the floor, except for when they talk to some of the managers and shit like that. They don't fucking involve themselves because nobody fucking likes them because of their attitude, right? So.
Well, if it comes right down to it, man,
they'll get fired. They'll see they're not protected by the union like we are. They're fucking those crown corporation like clowns, man. Their jobs are fucking on the line if anything happens, right? So,
well, I mean, the people can grab their AR-15s, their guns, and all. Oh wait,
no, we can do that shit. We ain't got AR-15s, but we got those fucking SKSs.
I like it. SKS.
Revolution.
Instead of holding the trigger, you got to pull the trigger really fucking quick, right? So
just bump fire it.
yeah.
Thing needs
You
to
hold it
happen.
just right, it'll just recoil and just.
Is it-
Yeah.
Or if the firing pin jams, it'll just fire off anyway, like a full auto.
But yeah, so that's where we're at right now.
You're
So
notorious
not
for that
worry
if
about
you
fucking
don't clean
going
them
out and
properly.
stocking up, but if you're concerned, I'd fucking put a few bottles aside just in case. If we do go on strike, it won't last for more than fucking 3 days because the government knows they can't be fucking putting their fucking industry on strike because so many fucking diehard alcoholics that it would just overwhelm the fucking hospital system, the fucking with already COVID and fucking all this other bullshit going on and the fucking drug overdoses that we're fucking experiencing here in fucking BC and shit like that. Like our hospitals are already overwhelmed. Now fucking put the warehouse on fucking strike and close down all the government fucking stores. Watch what happens to the fucking healthcare system, right? Like, so we just think that that's fucking basically the government's just sitting on that cash and he's going to try and drag it out for a year so they can collect the interest on it and then fucking pay us the money we want. But the funny thing is they also have to retro pay us back the entire fucking all that money back to April of this year because that's when our contract ran out, was April 1st. So everything from April 1st to now until we get our new contract, they have to retro pay us back to April 1st, right? And that's already been fucking, we're creeping up here on fucking July really fucking soon, man. So
When I was younger,
Yep.
I used to have,
No, I was only asking. I'm not worried about your job. I'm just alcohol.
I had
well, my job's fucking secure as fuck, so I'm not worried about it.
Actually, I don't think you deal in this. I drink it anyway, so
Well, see, the thing is though, is like we only deal, like the warehouse only deals with wine, spirits, and fucking seltzers and ciders. And we do have beer, but not the high volume beer, right? Anything that's high volume beer, like your Budweisers, your Molsons, your Coors, your Heinekens, your Stella Artois, all that fucking shit goes through a different company called BDL, Brewers Distributors, and they deal with all the high volume stuff. And so they're subcontracted by the government. And we're finding out that those guys are making more money than we are.
oh, really?
You know, and it's kind of sad when they're making more money than we are. And then you got guys at Container World that handle the alcohol and store the alcohol before they send it to us, and they're getting more money than we are, you know. And it's just like, okay, well, these are privatized companies, and we're working for the fucking government, and we're making less money than these privatized companies. And then we keep hearing the fucking people in the warehouse, these blue vests fucking tell us, oh, you better be careful because they might privatize this place. And it's like, well, fucking, they're making more money than we are. Privatize the motherfucker and fire all the lazy fucks. That's fucking the best thing they could ever do to this fucking warehouse is privatize the fucking thing and fire every lazy motherfucker that doesn't want to work. I'd be like, yeah, now I'm making some money because I wouldn't get fired because I'm
Well,
one
that's
of
the problem
guys
with the
that actually-
government. That's the
You
problem
know?
with the governments. They get people in there. They offer them so much.
Mhm.
They twist it all around. So you want to work for them. You have no choice. And then they control it. That's bullshit.
Well, that's just it. They keep hiring all these lazy fucks all the time that don't want to do anything. And it's this younger generation that would rather stare at their fucking phone than fucking actually work. You know, they don't have that old school mentality of fucking you're here to work, fucking do your fucking job kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's kind of the concept. You'll pay $20 an hour for somebody that doesn't say, rather than pay. Yeah, you'll pay $20 an hour for somebody that anything you tell them to do, rather than pay $10 an hour for somebody that'll argue
And
with
before that,
Yeah.
we did it at Halloween.
Well, that's just it, right?
you. Yeah.
But the problem is, you know, we've got all these people that are just like I say that are lazy, but they don't want to pay us the money. And we're also throwing a lot of booze away right now because these idiots that also don't want to work also don't want to tie their loads. So they're breaking fucking, there's mass breakage and shit like that. So they're also throwing away thousands of dollars worth of booze every fucking day due to breakage, right?
That's stupid.
You know, there's, well, you got to think, man, like thousands of dollars. There's cases, we got fucking cases of whiskey or whatnot and wines that are on our fucking, on there that are like fucking anywhere from $60, $80 a bottle and up, right? You break 2-3 of those, man, there's a couple $1,000s right there, because that's 12 bottles in a box, right?
Yeah, but see, if they like the States, they write that off, the taxpayers pay for it.
Oh, well, that's just it. It's all a write-off and shit like that. Like, I'm sure, like, the company that manufactures this shit, I'm sure they have fucking mass breakage as well. Just, just from handling this stuff and fucking shit getting broken, man. Like, before it's even gets sent out to the fucking, to these different liquor companies and shit like that, right? If you think about it, like, you don't really realize when it comes to like wines and spirits, especially wines and spirits, like, with beer, it's constantly being made, but with wines and spirits, you're kind of on a fucking having to wait for a harvest to harvest the fucking, like, especially wines, the grapes to make the fucking wines and shit like that. And you got to think, like, we have a lot of fucking stuff that sits in our warehouse, like especially wine, for instance. We have like skids and skids and skids of it, and we fucking bottles and bottles and bottles of it just go out the door, and skids and skids and skids of it just keeps coming in the door, and that's just our warehouse. Think of all the other warehouses around the world that are doing the same thing with that same product. Makes you think, fuck, just how much fucking booze does that fucking company fucking produce every year to be shipping out that much fucking wine to all these different markets around the world? And like I say, like, we've got skids and skids, like, let's say Yellowtail fucking from Australia, which is a wine, and they have a bunch of different fucking varieties of wine and shit like that. And we got skids and skids and skids of this shit in our warehouse, and it's constantly coming in and it's constantly going out because it's a fucking high volume wine, right? It's just like, damn, now, like, and that shit's coming from Australia, so it's being constantly shipped out of that country to us via a fucking boat.
I can't help but think that there's a lot of happy people in the world.
Oh, there is, man.
Mm-hmm.
Or very, very depressed people. I'm not sure.
Well, it's both, I'm sure. But it's amazing the amount of booze that, like, what we ship out of my warehouse is like, it's crazy. And what comes in is crazy.
I'm finding again that my favorite beer, which is sadly enough O'Keefe's, is in short supply again. It's running out in my local stores.
It probably is, because they probably only have so much of it in BDL, right? And they probably sat on a bunch of it that probably had to get returned to vendor or some silly thing, or they just not able to get the fucking what they need to have it produced and get it shipped out to the warehouse and stuff, right?
Well, if you could let them know that I'm fed up with it, I need.
Well, BDL, see, that's it. That's a high volume beer. I don't deal with that one. We don't deal with the O'Keefe's.
Yeah,
I know. High volume that goes through BDL.
Time to learn how to make your own.
Yeah. Like, we deal.
I do not need another hobby. I really don't.
Yeah, we have a lot of
No, I know. I have
beers.
lots of hobbies myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a lot of import beers that are not high volume that go through us. And we have a lot of local beer that's not high volume that goes through us. Like a Sneaky Weasel, for instance. We have Sneaky Weasel, Pacific Western Breweries.
Have you tried that shit?
Shaftberries, we got that.
Yeah.
What else? Fuck, I can't remember, because we got more ciders than we do beers, but we got just so many. It's all beer that I wouldn't drink anyways, fucking, except for the import stuff.
Have you tried that Sneaky Weasel?
Yes, it's disgusting.
It's fucking awful. It's the worst thing ever.
I know. It's like a fucking. It's gross. It's 8% beer and it's fucking gross, man.
It's fucking terrible. I don't know how they even sell it. I really don't.
Yeah, Sneaky Weasel. We used to fucking a lot of it used to go through the warehouse, but now we don't fucking. Well, a fair bit still goes through, but it's not like a super popular one.
When it comes through, can you just piss on it for me? Because it's
Yeah,
terrible.
fucking it's already pissed on pretty much. We also got Bow and Iron Brewery. We've got a lot of that. Shaftberry, Phillips. Like we got a lot of local stuff, right? But it's not high volume. Anything that goes high volume, it goes directly to fucking BDL.
Yeah.
So like I said, your Budweisers, all your basic big name beers. That's high volume. That doesn't even see my warehouse. That goes to a different warehouse altogether.
Beers, Beans, and Bullets. I'm assuming the Texas one's on here. And I come to Texas, and every now and then I'll get a beer or two. Texas favorite Texas beer lately has been Revolver Brewing Company, the Blood and Honey. That shit,
okay.
Man, that shit is good. I'm waiting for what it says about that. Yeah, Revolver Brewing is pretty good beer.
See, bro.
Oh, you guys remember? I'm going to ask Chuckman and John here. Well, John maybe not so much, but Chuckman maybe more. That fucking French brewing company that did that beer called Maudette. Haley.
I remember.
No, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, you never heard of Maudette?
No,
They
I
also
remember.
did. They did. Haley, can you hold it down over there, please? They also did the Megadeth one, Le Tout Le Mode.
Oh, I've heard of that one. Yeah.
Okay, so they did that beer as well, but supposedly the company went tits up, and they're no longer making beers anymore. So there'll be no more Maudette and no more Le Tout Le Mode and shit like that, right? They're from Quebec. But yeah, they told me at the beer store I was at today, fucking the one with all the imports, they're like, oh yeah, this company went tits up, man. That's what's here. That's it. There'll be no more, man.
Did they separate?
I guess, yeah, I don't know. They probably just shut their doors, which is kind of odd that some company would all of a sudden just shut their doors, or maybe their contract ran out for selling in BC. I really don't know.
I apologize to all our French viewers. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Never apologize for anything. If you were stranded on a desert and you had to pick beer and one weed, what would it be?
Oh, peas. Other people's is the best.
Other people's?
Other people's beer.
Oh, so no, you'd be stranded on the one thing you pick is another.
Yeah, I'll have an OP, man.
I get it. That's funny.
So
Can I please just
Well,
find out?
Dave,
It's
that's from-
only 10:22.
It's been a while since I've had an O'Keefe's, actually. I used to drink those things fucking religiously.
What'd you say?
Those and Brava.
Yeah, O'Keefe's not good, but it's cheap and it works.
Mm-hmm.
There's
5.65%.
a brownish orange too.
I remember I was drinking O'Keefe's,
There's-
and I was taking the bus to Saskatchewan, and I left here fucking sometime, and I get into Calgary, and I fucking leave the bus depot there, and I go fucking cross over the railroad tracks and head into Calgary there, find a beer store. That's the first time I've ever been into a beer store that's got a walk-in refrigerator. I'm like, oh, this is cool because it's like fucking hot outside and shit.
They're the best.
Go inside. I was like, oh, there's the O'Keefe's. Grab a 6-pack of O'Keefe's extra old stock. Go fucking up to the cashier, fucking cash out. Head back to the fucking bus to catch the bus and fucking continue on taking the bus. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have a beer, man, like a second sleep. And I fucking look at the can and I'm like, 6%? What the hell? How come Alberta's got 6% and ours is only 5.65%? Fuck. So yes, in Alberta, I don't know if it still is, but in Alberta it was 6% for O'Keefe's, and fucking in Canada it's 5.65%.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I haven't drinking O'Keefe's forever, so
That's
I should
like,
go check.
an
Next
English
time I
Yeah,
go to
look-
the liquor store, I'll look.
Yeah, next time you go, just look to see if there's still 6% or not.
And if it is, I'm going to buy some because I know it's cheap
Right.
too. The cheaper, the better. It all goes in the same way, and it does the same thing.
That's right.
What?
The first can may taste like shit, but after that, they don't taste anything.
Nah. When I was used to drinking those things, man, I'd drink them warm, man. I'd fucking grab a 6-pack from the beer store. I'd plop them down by the chair beside me. I'd have my pizza. I'd be playing my video games. And I'd be cracking those things, and they just got warmer and warmer as they sat there beside me while I was fucking playing Counter-Strike back in the day. And fucking, yeah, fucking no problem drinking them warm.
I knew a guy I used to work with that he'd drink Rainier all the time, and that's the only way he would drink them was warm.
Yeah. Rainier beer.
Tall boys all the time. 6-pack of tall boys, and then leave them out over the furnace so that they were warm. If they were cold when he bought them. Yeah, he'd put them on the vent.
Shit,
Couple of furnace cycles, and okay, that's...
They're warm now.
Yep.
They're drinking temperature now.
Warm beer's not bad. I've done that.
Oh, there's certain beers I can drink warm. There's not all beers I can, but yeah, there's certain beers I can drink.
Hey, just thinking, what one point in time, that's everybody drank warm beer.
Exactly. In fact, sometimes I find beer to be too cold.
Even the kids drank beer because that was the easiest way not to get sick, because the alcohol killed any of the bacteria in the water.
Yeah.
Right.
That well still exists too in the UK.
Oh, does it?
Yep. I was watching Julian. What the hell does he call himself? I can't remember now. It's been a while since I've seen one of his videos, but he does tours around London and shit like that. And he does YouTube videos. And he went to the actual pub and where the well is outside, because the well is still there. It's all capped off and shit like that. You can't pull the water out of it. But anybody who drank fucking water out of that well got sick. And anybody who drank beer out of the fucking pub beside the well didn't get sick.
Yeah.
And that's when they finally figured out that there was something wrong with the water. And
But they were getting chlamydia, weren't they?
No, they're getting something, man. But it was making them sick, and people were dying and shit like that. Yeah. And so that's when they discovered that, yeah, fucking don't drink that water, drink the beer. Fucking they capped that well off, and people stopped drinking out of it, because I think what was happening is fucking sewage runoff was getting into that well, and that's what was killing people.
I think if we're thinking the same place, there was a tannery next door, and the runoff was going into the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Yeah. Jules Guides, it's called JOOLZ Guides, and the guy does fucking trips around London, around London and stuff. He's kind of like a tour guide, but he'll go to different areas, and he's actually he'll have written notes about the history of that area and shit like that. And he'll go to the places like where fucking the Beatles had lived, John Lennon and all that, and fucking where the old Apple Studios was, and David Bowie, and fucking all these different fucking areas and shit like that.
What you guys talk about?
Fucking what's his name that wrote fucking Dickens, Scrooge and shit like that. Fucking Charles Dickens, yeah. He's been to his place, and Captain Cook, where they say Captain Cook used to live and shit like that. All these different places. They got these big fucking placards that are on the side of the building saying so and so lived at this place from fucking 1870 to fucking whatever, right? Or fucking 1640 to like, oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh my god. He said, well,
Yeah, I used to watch him all the time. I haven't watched one of his videos in a while. I'm sure he's got a few up that I haven't seen in a while. He kind of slowed down there for a bit when the COVID happened, so.
A lot of people did.
Yeah. So, John, how's the bike running? You been able to get out and ride it, or what? Maybe like a day here, a day there?
Yeah, I was out last weekend.
Oh, okay.
Savannah, look at this bird.
Keep those pegs on. Went out for a ride last weekend. Much better.
Oh, yeah, you went mid controls with yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you liking it?
It's better. It's a little tight.
Yeah. Everybody was. I wanted forwards. I was like, no, dude, stick with mids. And then after riding in the winter and dealing with the rain and shit like that, it's like, yeah, I'm kind of glad I got mids because forwards, I would just get extra soaked because your feet are like right up there at the front tire. I would need a wraparound fender, right? And so, but what I would like to get is some crash bars up front. I don't want to get those mustache handlebars. I just want a set of bars that are just straight out, so I can take my feet off the mids and just stretch them out on the forwards in the forward position on the crash bars, kind of thing, right? Or the highway pegs, kind of thing, right?
Yeah, kind of 6 of one, and half a dozen of the other, because if you go ride for 6 hours, at some point you're gonna want to stretch your legs.
Yeah, you want to stretch your legs out, and that's where it's nice to have those forwards, right? You can just put them up on the forward and just stretch out your knees and shit, and then put them back to the mids when you hit the corners, and
When we went to, where did we go? Princeton?
Yeah, Princeton.
Yeah, like when we were rolling to Princeton, I had my feet up on the cases. I couldn't wait to have a set of mid controls at that point.
Oh yeah, because you want to move your legs to a different position.
Well, I was in so much at that point, and then we had
That's what she said.
That was a long ride, dude. That was probably that's the longest ride that I've done is from my place all the way to fucking Princeton and then back again, right? Like I did the ride with my cousins and we went up the number 1 and then we went to Lytton over to Lillooet to Cache Creek and then back. And that ride didn't feel nearly as long as the ride to Princeton and back did that we did, man. Like that was a long ride. When we got into Mission, just like right around where you left us when you went home, I couldn't. Every time we came to a stoplight, I just wanted to stand up and get my ass out of that seat. It's like my ass was so numb. I was like, okay, I'm done. And I can just imagine your ass because your seat was worse than my seat. And I was just like, fuck, just get me out of this seat.
I got it.
And then I got into Maple Ridge. I'm like, okay, I'm almost home, man. And once I got through Maple Ridge and got over the Golden Ears Bridge, I just fucking hammered it home. I was like, I just want off this bike. Fucking raced home. I was like, by the time I got home, I was like, yeah. Oh, it was so nice to get off that thing because, that was a long fucking ride. That was a good ride, though, but it was a long ride.
Well, that fucking road, is rough as fuck.
Rough as fuck. Yeah, and you with fucking forwards, there's no chance of standing up out of those potholes. Like every now and then you can put your feet on the mids and lift your ass off the seat, right? You can't do that.
No, when I got home, it felt like getting out of prison after 6 months, right? My ass was just fucked.
Oh yeah, I know. I was shit kicked, dude. I was sore. I was physically sore. I sat in my chair and I just kind of like,
yeah, man.
I had a couple beers and it's like, I was done, man. Like that was a fucking ride and a half. That was a good ride though, but that was fucking, it's probably the longest I've done on the bike. Is that to Princeton and back? It's definitely longer than the one I did with my cousins.
Well, yeah, I think you're right though. Like something forward just for a footrest to be good. Just like a straight bar across the front of the frame or something.
Yeah, just to stretch your knees out and then fucking, put your fucking feet back on the mids and you can do your cornering and shit like that. Get fucking better corner carving. And then we just want to get that open fucking highway straight stretch. You just like, just stretch out, put your arms out, kind of relax. I got that sissy bar bag.
Yeah. But
it's really thick and I could fill that full of padding and I could just like lean back against that. Put the forwards, like my feet up on the forwards and stretch out on the bars and just lean back against my sissy bar bag because it's a really deep one, right? And I'd be like so comfortable.
Yeah. Well, at that point, you might as well buy a Road King, man.
Well, why? Fuck, I got a Sporty that I can turn into a Road King.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm planning a trip at the end of the month up to Quesnel.
Okay.
So that'll be 6 hours of.
Is it like a camp over, or what are you doing?
I'm going up to see my best friend up in Quesnel.
There you go. Right on.
So I go up there, but I'm gonna have to hit every gas stop on the way. And,
pretty much.
And it's gonna hurt.
Oh yeah, it will hurt.
It's gonna.
Got my old Enduro running today.
Was that your other bike?
Yeah, my 250.
Oh, okay.
Me and my son were working on it. I'm motivating him to get his bike license. So
Oh, that was fucking. This is the coolest thing. The other day, I was at the laundromat doing my laundry. I got this car beside me, and there's black people in it, and they, husband and wife, and they got a daughter with them. And so I wanted to smoke a joint, and I had a cigarette, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna stand over here and smoke a cigarette, just courtesy or whatnot, fucking. So I'm sitting there on my bike, and I'm kind of chatting with Peaches there, and the girl fucking gets out. She's like, "Can I ask you a question?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." And she started asking me questions about motorcycle riding and shit like that. I was blown away. I was like, "Wow." And I ended up asking her, like, "How old are you?" She's like 13. And it's like, "Wow, you better start saving your money, honey, if you want to." Because I told her basically, you want to learn how to ride, go to a motorcycle riding school. It'll save your life and blah blah blah, and what you have to do and what to expect and this and that, and just I was like, she was very interested in wanting to ride a motorcycle, but I was kind of blown away. It was just like, right on, man. Like these younger generation of people that are girls that want to ride, it's like, that's fucking awesome, man. Like, fuck, I want to see more of that. Even my own kid, she's like, she doesn't want nothing to do with a motorcycle.
well, my son's been riding a 50cc to his job now, so
Oh, okay.
so he wants. I'm like,
Move
you know
up
what?
to the 250.
We'll get you up to the 250, and he was right. We got it, and we were just kind of booting it up and down the alleyway, and he's like, "Yeah, this thing's crazy compared to what I'm used to, because I'm used to just cracking the throttle open a full way and
nothing happens."
Exactly. Slowly gain speed. He's like, this thing, you crack the throttle open, is wants to stand up on one wheel.
Yeah, you're like, holy shit, I gotta hang on with both hands. Yeah.
Yeah, because I had the big sprocket on the back, so it's like really low geared too. So
Oh shit, yeah, he wouldn't want to get on the 1200 with the low end torque it's got when you open up that throttle and you're not hanging on, man. You're like, holy fuck.
yeah.
Because going from the 250 to the 1200 for me, that's what it was like. Like I hit that throttle, my neck would snap back. It's like, wow, man, there's all this power.
Joking with him, just go grab the KLR and take that down the alley and see what you think.
Yeah.
He's like, nope. I'd probably drop it trying to turn around. He's like, I didn't think you'd offer to let me try it. And I'm like, it's paid for now. I don't care.
Yeah, it's paid for.
I'd still care, but it's got crash bars on it, so it wouldn't hurt it too much.
I figure, what's he gonna do that you haven't done to it already?
Exactly.
How many times you dropped that bike now? Fuck.
Too many.
Yep.
Or not enough if you're an ADV rider.
Well, that's just it. Like, how many times have I watched you sit there and wrestle with that tree and take it back up after fucking dumping it on a hill?
Oh, and that fucking muskeg.
Yeah.
That was horrible. That one and then riding it back out from where, once I finally got it out, I was so worn out. It's like, oh, this is horrible.
I bet.
And then I wound up dumping it on that trail and bent my clutch my clutch lever.
Oh,
it's
fuck.
like it's in the shape of a J now, but it's really comfortable though. It's perfect. 2 fingers, perfect.
Just get some
I've
bark
done that
busters
so many times. They're very comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you need
is a perfect mod. And then I was riding that 250.
Good night.
All right.
All right, John.
Good chatting with you, John.
See you, John.
Man. We shall ride soon, my friend.
Yeah, and then I rode the 250 down the alley, and I'm like, gee, this one's being modified too. It's its clutch lever's bent around as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I don't remember doing that, but I was the only person that rode that one as well. So it took us all day to get that bloody thing going, though.
All right, I need a beer and I gotta take a piss.
It was not a happy bike.
Wow, I sure can feel that I don't drink anymore because I'm like on 2 beers and I'm like ready for bed. Like seriously, like Well, actually, one beer, we had a beer and a cider mix. But yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for bed already. I could curl up in my bed and just pass right the fuck out, but I would be up at 7 o'clock in the morning, so I don't want to go to bed that early.
I want to do some moto camping with him. This
I got to do some moto camping this year too.
I have a smaller sprocket and chain for that bike, that 250, so it'll go at least a little quicker than with the sprocket on it right now. It's meant for off road right now, that sprocket.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a beer and take a piss. I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh.
I'm just eating chips and salsa.
I see that.
Man, it's good. Yeah, I'm just out here doing my thing, man. Sleeping in the big truck.
Yeah, I did that already this week.
Got to make the best of it, right?
Yep. Well, now that they fixed the exhaust leak and the injector leaks and the flex hose right off the turbocharger had cracked.
Ooh.
And whenever it tried to do a regen, it'd start just leaking through the crack because the seventh injector on those engines is right after the turbocharger. So it'd just fill the cab up with raw diesel fumes, and
Nice.
well, it was wonderful. So now it actually runs properly again, which is nice. We'll see how long that lasts. Hey, I am getting averaging about 42 miles to the gallon on my new car though now.
Really?
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Yep. I've had it for 7 months now, I guess, and I still only have 6,000 kilometers on it. I don't drive it much. I drive enough in the big truck. I don't need to drive my personal. I drive to work, home, and then maybe to the grocery store, and that's it.
Right. Yeah, that's the way we are now. We just bought a house down Sierra Vista, or I did.
Yeah.
Girlfriend's got a new car. You know, it's not a mile to anywhere. So works out pretty good. But I always, my philosophy in life is don't expect anything. So
No.
if you get something, it's really good.
Exactly. You gotta work hard for it. I wanted that Harley. I had to work hard to get it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm averaging about 41 to 42 miles to the gallon in
That's
that
really good.
in that car, Road Rash.
Or your new car or your
Yeah.
truck.
No, my new car.
That's all right.
No, it's almost Volkswagen TDI range. Almost, not quite.
Yeah. I rented a Nissan. What was that little Nissan? 4-cylinder in Sierra Vista.
Like a Rogue or something.
What was that?
A Leaf? No, I think those are electric. Aren't they?
The early ones. The early ones used to be a hatchback. It was more like a Nissan small car. But anyway,
Like a Sentra?
no, it's just a little bit smaller than that. It used to be a hatchback back in the early day, 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, and it's got all the electronics, lane assist, and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
I rented it at Sierra Vista and took it to Kingman because that's where I left my truck. And I was going through the electronics on it. I was driving up there and checking out shit. It was, because it was a rental car. And people drive rental cars like race cars, man, right? Usually.
Oh, yeah, they rat bag them.
Yeah. I don't. I got in it. It's like I'm just going from here to there. I drove it like I drove my own. It's like I'm not in a fucking hurry or nothing like that. And it averaged 38 and a half miles a gallon as a rental car. So I'm thinking, damn, that's pretty good, you know.
It must have been a newer one that hadn't been rat bagged yet.
It was a couple of years old. It had 62,000 miles on it. Nice car. These Nissans are nice.
Our regular gas prices just hit $1.91 a liter, Road Rash.
Oh, fuck off. I paid $2.60 a liter the other day. It was $2.53 today a liter for the bike. And I'm putting in 94 though in the bike. So
Yeah.
people say, well, you don't have to put that gas in your bike, you know, fucking blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude, when I turn my throttle, I don't want hesitation. I want power. You can tell when there's fucking ethanol in your gas. And when you hit your throttle and there's that split second for a hesitation before the power kicks in, that's ethanol. I don't want that shit. I want fucking instant power when I grab my throttle.
You know what? I tried all ranges of octanes in my new car, and every single one got the same mileage.
Yeah. Well,
And
they say
it performed just the same.
It burns cleaner and you get more mileage, they say, to your fucking to your 94. So, but see, my tank's tiny. Having a big tank, yeah, I wouldn't want to be filling fucking. It only cost me $40 a week to fucking throw fucking gas on my bike to go to and from work, and the fucking little bit of running around that I do, right? So,
yeah,
it's not like I'm spending big money on gas, right? My fucking it's only 20 minutes from here to my work.
I'm only spending $40 every 2 weeks, but I drive to work all week and then drive home, right? So
yeah.
It's basically cost me
I'm a
10.
little heavy on this wrist, though. This hand here can get kind of fucking heavy sometimes. Those are brap, brap, brap.
Yeah, I was doing that today. I'm like, oh, geez, I'm like in a 50 zone on the KLR doing like 80. I'm like, gosh.
Yep. I do that all the time. Fucking like, oops, slow down.
Hey, man, I gotta go talk to Mama, man.
All right, Dave.
See you guys later, man. I gotta watch Midget Forum. I got a whole bag of Cheetos.
Yeah. All right. Gotta rub one out. Fucking go to sleep, man. I hear you, man.
Yeah. See you guys, man.
See ya.
All right, man. It's good to see you, man. All right. Well, Peaches, why don't you jump back in, because I'm gonna end this live stream anyway. So, and we'll just all hang out backstage. What, honey?
You remember the dude that I said got a guitar?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? You see that guitar that he sent you a picture of?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I want him to take a picture of the backside of that headstock, and then I'll tell you if it's the real thing or not.
Okay.
All right, folks. So whoever's, let me take a look at this here. If you're watching, that'd be me and Peaches. All right, so I'm ending this broadcast. If anybody else wants to join in, come on and join in. But thanks for watching, and we're out of here. Swear. All right.
Yeah, Peaches, if you do the math, you convert the leader.